Our top focus this morning is on the crucial dialogue between the Indian and Chinese armies. It's going to be happening in a fresh attempt to resolve the month-long bitter border standoff that we've been seeing in eastern Ladakh. The high-level military dialogue will be held at Moldo. This is on the Chinese side, opposite Chushul in Ladakh. Yesterday, the two nations held diplomatic talks with an aim to resolve the standoff and agreed to handle the issue through peaceful discussions. The talks held at joint secretary level stressed upon both sides being respectful to each other's sensitivities, concerns and aspirations. Now, in the talks, the two sides agreed to settle differences in accordance with guidance provided by Prime Minister Modi and the Chinese President Xi Jinping at an informal summit that had taken place in the Chinese city of Wuhan back in 2018. Shuja ul Haq is joining us live this morning with the latest details. So Shuja, we're expecting that meeting to kick off in an hour from now. Lieutenant General Harinder Singh will be representing the Indian side. Previously, there have been such dialogues that have taken place on the Major General level. No breakthrough happened there, and we're counting that this time around there will be some sort of big development that comes from this dialogue.
Well, yes, all eyes are on that only. This is a core commander level talk that is going to happen in this region. We've been talking about it for last couple of days. Very important to mention that the Indian side has constantly maintained that they want to resolve all these issues with the dialogue, be it at the diplomatic level or at the military level. We'll have to wait and really see how these talks go. But yes, all sources, both in the intelligence as well as in the military, are pointing that these talks are important. They are really looking forward to some sort of a resolution there. We'll have to really see how it goes from there.
Okay, Shuja, for the moment, thank you for joining us. Now, India today has learned from top government sources that the Chinese standoff was not a spontaneous reaction to India's road construction in Ladakh. Recent reviews on the month-long standoff indicate that unusual activities were first noticed in mid-April. Movement of troops and heavy vehicular traffic was noticed in early May. This was followed by a face-off in Pangong So and Nakula in northern Sikkim. All of this took place in a matter of few days in May, which led to their escalation. Abhishek Bhalla is joining us live with more details on this. Abhishek, even as this review clearly shows that this particular incursions, this tension that really escalated along the line of actual control was well planned by the Chinese. I want to also once again focus on that meeting that's going to be happening in an hour from now. Just explain to us, how these dialogues, how these meetings usually happen. Does India have a fixed agenda? Do they have a set of demands that they then present to the Chinese side?
That's right. Both the sides will go in for the meeting with an agenda. From the Indian side, the key areas to be discussed are, the focus is on Pangong So. That's the area where things are really, really tense, and India has been maintaining that the Chinese have come into an area at Finger 4, which has traditionally been controlled by India, and they've set up permanent camps over there. So that's a sticky point. That's been a roadblock till now. India is hoping for, the restoration of status quo ante as in April end. What India is likely to present in the meeting is that there should be an immediate withdrawal of troops from both sides, because there was a massive build-up in the Galwan region. The Chinese had also enhanced their military system, had brought in artillery and their armored weaponry close to the line of actual control. So the hope is that status quo can be restored as it was in April.
Right, and Abhishek, as far as this particular meet itself goes, you did say that India is going to put forth a set of demands. Can you just elaborate on what really our demands are going to be in this dialogue? Because previously also, the kind of dialogues that have happened, the kind of meetings that have happened, there hasn't been a breakthrough. Why exactly was that?
Well, there was no breakthrough because, the negotiation somewhere failed. And as I said, that, the biggest flashpoint has been the Pangong Lake. Now, Pangong Lake is a 135-kilometer lake. It's divided into 8 fingers. What are these fingers? Fingers are mountainous spurs that jut out into the lake. And from finger 1 to finger 4, India has been traditionally controlling the area, even though India's claim goes up to finger 8. Between finger 8 and finger 5, the Chinese have built a road over the past few years, and it's the Indian side that actually uses the Chinese road to go on foot patrols. That's when the face-offs happen. As of now, the Chinese have come into finger 4 area. They've done some construction over there. This is what was not, under any circumstances negotiable as far as India is concerned, because India maintained that finger 4 is an area which has always been under Indian control, and the area between finger 4 and finger 8 is disputed, one can say. So that's the biggest contention. Hopefully some sort of a breakthrough can happen on that.
Okay, we're counting on some big development really from this talk.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.